Purpose of this video is to show you how to use Excel logic in order to create a solution for when you're scheduling a room with people that have busy schedules and complicated availabilities. So in this example, we made a spreadsheet with 3 parameters that we're working with. We have Anna's schedule, Jack's schedule, and then the building availability. So what we did was we loaded the building availability from our Google Calendar, and I received feedback from Anna and Jack, for instance, that Anna is only available with the following parameters. She cannot do Thursdays or the 25th of January. She can also not do the 3rd Tuesday of any month or the 3rd Monday of any given month. Jack is not available on Mondays or Fridays. So this is what the final product looks like. We're going to be using conditional formatting right here in this menu, and we're going to be using the format options or the format cells to arrive at something that looks like this. We'll also be using equations such as the adding 1 to an equation formula, and then conditional formatting for whether they're available or not. In these cells here, we're going to load in when they are not available. Then we're going to use the equation countif for these ones. So let's go ahead and build it out and see what it looks like. So we'll move to the tab How To. So right now, most of this is blank. So what we're going to build out is we're going to put in Anna and Jack, and then the building availability, which is right here, already loaded for us. So we'll move that down, and we'll start with the date. So we type in the date 7 January. It loads in 1/7/2019. We want the next column to have that date plus 1. Gives us 8 Jan. We click there, we'll look for that black plus icon, click and drag across, and it loads out the rest of the month. Now the next portion we want is the day of the month to be below that. So I just copy and paste the same thing below here, and we can drag it across so we have the same exact data on those first 2 rows. Now what we're going to do is we'll right click on this first one here, and we want this to be a custom build that only does the day. So if we want just the day, we type in 3 Ds, and then we can do Format Painter to do the rest. Now you could have just selected all of this and formatted all at one time, but I wanted to show you how you can drag across the formatting and use that Format Painter tool. Now Anna, no Thursdays or the 25th. So we're going to put no's or N every time there's a Thursday. And there we go. Then we want to eliminate any of the 3rd Tuesdays of the month. So I have my Chromebook here, I'll just ask it, hey Google, what's the 3rd Tuesday of the month?
It is Tuesday, the 15th of
Tuesday, January 15th. Okay. So we'll put a no there. Cannot do the 3rd Monday of the month. Hey Google, what's the 3rd Monday of the month?
It is Monday, the 21st of January 2019.
Okay, so the 3rd Monday is the 21st. And if I'm ever curious, I can kind of look at the calendar. 3rd Monday, yep, there it is, 21st. Okay, and then Jack, no Mondays or Fridays. So we're going to put no, 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 and So now we're left with the building availability, which is preloaded on here. Now what we want to do is we want to take and we're going to select all of these cells and we're going to do a conditional formatting. We're going to do a new rule based on their value. The cells contain specific text containing, we're going to put no, and when it's a no we're going to make it be filled with a red. Okay, so there's all red areas here. Then we're going to use the countif equation here for this range, looking for the criteria n. You notice that the n is in quotation marks. So it found 1. So we can do the same thing. We're going to do the plus sign on the bottom right, drag it across, and it's going to tell us how many of these days are not available. Select that area, and we're going to do the same conditional formatting. Except this time we're going to do color scale, and this will help us identify days that are good to meet on. You'll notice that these red ones are zeros, so those are the best days to meet on. But we'll notice that these are Sundays, and this one's a Tuesday, which is our best bet. We don't want to meet on a Sunday. And these ones, these are also our next best option if we can't do this Tuesday. We're going to try to do a Tuesday. So that's how we know that Tuesday is going to be our best date. Now if you look back at this one here, it's a little bit more pretty. We formatted it to look nice, with these ends here being red and then the text being a little bit different color scheme. But that's how we know that this Tuesday is going to be our best option. Hope this helps.